This is the BGT Brava Driver shaft. Speedlight NRG stiff. This is like a 52 gram shaft, nice and lightweight. It is an alternative to the Autoflex shaft. It has a bit more bend in it, but it has really, really reduced twist, reduced torque. This is Tiz. He's got quite a low handicap, hasn't played golf for a while, wants to get back into it again. He's struggling with a bit of misdirection and stuff. We've worked on the swing a little bit, but
it hooks.
It hooks. I want to see what this shaft does in his hands. You've never hit this before.
No, let's see how we go. Firstly, it looks absolutely lovely.
Yeah, high
it's
draw.
Still left, but not as aggressive.
Yeah.
I've been launching it about 10 degrees. So, I don't know, is that similar?
10, 11.8.
Bit higher. Okay.
So really, really low spin. So I found quite often that this shaft does spin quite low, which is quite impressive to be fair, because normally with a more bendy shaft, we get that shaft bending and releasing into the ball and it adds loft and shuts the face. So I would expect it to have a bit of excessive draw.
I did feel it, yeah.
Just seeing if the stability, kind of like what it does.
It felt aggressive through the ball.
Yeah?
Like I could feel it like it popped. I didn't quite get it, but I could feel like it sort of released into the ball properly. Okay.
Did you feel like it had a lot of energy?
Yeah, as I was coming down, I felt like it proper sort of released into the ball. Is that the right terminology?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's have another go. Strike it a bit better. Go. Should I try and neutralise it a bit or just swing?
Just go for it. Just try and send it.
Oh, I lost balance, but that was
nice.
better. I nearly fell over.
You've naturally adjusted to that quite
a little
well.
bit. That felt really good. So I got the ball. I want to hit another one.
Yeah. He's keen.
No, that's good.
Go on again. 297. Tiny little bit of fade there.
Crikey.
But for a fade, you've hit up on the ball nicely. 2000 spin, 11 degrees launch, just under. Yeah, it's turning, but it's not aggressive. Go on, bounce. Boink. Oh, here he is.
It caught the downslope.
Here he is. Caught
the only downslope.
305, 303. Again, 1900 spin, like staying quite low. Because yours has been spinning a bit more than that. You've had like 2.5, 2.7 spin.
Yeah, and the big thing is the launch is super low.
Yeah, and I think that yours is a little bit more lofted. You got a 9 degree head.
Yeah.
Okay, same loft.
That felt great.
It looks easy to get through the ball. Again, over 300.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
So
it's like doing the same thing repeatedly.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
It's nowhere near as aggressive as a draw that I have been hitting.
Okay, nice.
And it's way higher. Even though I know that's not high. For a lot of people that see it, that's not high. But that is high for me.
It's high for you. Go on, let's have a go. So normally with a shaft that's got a lot more bend in it, I feel like, well, when the shaft bends and releases and you're too fast for the shaft, it will bend and release at different rates and give you more spread. But if I give this a good whack. Oh. So I feel like it's really easy to turn it over. If someone slices the ball, that's quite a nice thing, but the spin is staying so low, the ball's cutting through the air quite a lot. I quite like the idea of neutralising that a little bit. So if I just launch one like as high as I can. Oh.
Lovely.
It wants to be hit. It wants you to like commit to it. We'll have some of that, 311. If I get a little bit lethargic and I just kind of like let it overtake from me too much, it can like flip over left. I can step on that and it will behave itself quite well. And that spin was 2,400, okay. I've just hit the same shot. That low torque element of it feels really nice, and it does feel really, really closely linked to the Autoflex in a slightly different way. The Autoflex feels a bit more wobbly. This is just a little bit more stable than that, but it's given us very similar qualities. Now spin did get high on that one, 2,750, but even so I've got decent ball speed from clubhead speed, so it gets through the ball well. Oh, slap off the toe. Not a problem. slap off the toe. These heads are quite good for that. This is the Callaway II Smoke Max. They are generally very good for off-center hits. That was really bad. It still went 312 with the same sort of shape that I put into the other balls. You're up. So go on, give us a few more. Talk to us about the feels.
See, I would say compared to the driver that I use at the moment, there definitely is a bit more action on the way down. Yeah, after the first swing, I thought this would definitely turn left like it did on the first shot. The second one was a bit of an anomaly.
Anomaly. That's easy for you to say.
But saying that, it isn't releasing as aggressively left than what my driver was doing, despite that feeling like it is working really hard to come down, release and shut down. But I'm getting a really high launch. So yeah.
It's a good blend.
I don't know. I can't articulate
the first one turned over more, but it's hard to describe, isn't it? Wallop.
So I don't get that level of height on a shot. I think I've faded that as well. Yeah. But I definitely don't typically get that level of height.
Or that distance.
So compared to what I've got at the moment, which is... What is it, Fred?
What?
I actually don't have a clue, sorry.
Fred, sell me a club. I don't care what it is. So we've got the PXG 0211 from a couple of years ago. Hazardous yellow smoke in a 6.0, 60 grams. This is a counterbalance shaft, so it is designed to let you like overtake and release through the ball. It's doing it in a different way. It's doing it from the balance. So it's doing it from the balance point of the club. That's doing it from activity.
Okay.
But I feel like you get more activity from that club without it rotating too much.
So that shaft is designed to come with me as I'm going through the ball?
Yeah.
So
it's almost designed to slow this end down to accelerate that end.
Yeah. So even though this is a bit softer, it's actually
doing a similar thing, just at this end, not that end.
Yeah, and I'm timing it much better.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you feel like you can like step on it, hit a couple of them, so that's your stock driver. So 9 degree stiff, PXG 0211. Really good price for what it is and what it was. Like retail on them was quite low. I think it was actually cheaper than the Brava shaft on its own. Ooh, a little bit out to the right.
Yeah.
Quite a bit shorter though.
Yeah, as I say, it just doesn't feel...
Feels like you're working for the club.
Yeah, this doesn't feel as active at all.
Okay.
Which is probably why the speed, speed way down. Ball speed way down, club speed way down.
So you're not getting as much help from the shaft?
No. Which is funny because actually my mental state towards a club like that would be, yeah, I'll get loads of distance out of it, but it's going to fly everywhere.
But you don't. That doesn't actually happen.
But that isn't actually happening at all.
Yeah, you get both.
Like I'm getting both. And maybe it's messed me up a little bit with my timing on this, but it does feels like I can launch it properly.
Yeah, cool.
Whereas now I'm standing over this and I don't actually feel like I can because I've now had a flavour of that. That was better. But it's definitely not flying as far. I was clearing that bunker easy.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy with the shot. But the difference is the activity into the ball, the way the club's releasing and coming down and coming with me with that is so much faster.
So much freer.
But it's not too fast that the ball's flicking left.
Nice.
So distance, big tick in the box.
So I'd say it's like bending more than it is twisting. Give me one more with that.
Okay.
Go on, send it as fast as you can. Absolutely step on one.
Oh.
Go on.
We are warm now.
We are warm now. Yeah, you can commit
I could have gone faster, but it's a much better shot.
You still carried that bunker comfortably. Yeah. That's a decent difference. 313, go on then.
I'll take 2.
But if I'm just going to grab a club to have a couple of swings just to muck around, I'm kind of going to that first because it's so refreshingly fast. I have to put less effort into it and I'll get more help out of the shaft, but if I want to put more effort into it, the shaft still keeps up and the shaft still behaves quite well. BGT know a thing or two about reduced torque. It just
it's
behaves
so fast
itself.
with you.
Yeah.
It's fast with you. However fast you want to go, it's coming with you.
Yeah.
And you feel it as well.
Done ya.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought that would happen.
Quite impressive at keeping the spin down as well. Just above the 2000 mark. I think with a swing and a shot like that, I would kind of normally see quite a lot more. I like it, they're good. Have you ever hit one? Do you want to hit one? I've got them in my demo kit here in Newport Pagnell. If you're nearby, come and say hello, have a go with them. But they are £339 shaft, which is a bit pricey, but it's way less than the Autoflex, which is a good 700 quid.
I think that's a wrap. Like and subscribe.
That's a wrap. Like and subscribe, all that stuff the other ones say. I'll see you on the next video.